right, Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh Shai.
Barakatah Yahweh Shai.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh Shai.
Barakatah Yahweh Shai.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh Shai.
Barakatah Yahweh Shai.
We're going to start by giving all praise, glory, and honor to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakodash.
Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule and teach well, and peace and salutations to you brothers, pushing the truth, week in, week out, the sincerity, charity, and love, and the spirit of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. All right, I'm just going to go into a little quick hit, man, about, just being able to take instruction, man. All right, being able to listen. And these are these last and evil days, and we have to be ready to take instruction and listen, the instruction that a brother might give, it might be to save your life, So you gotta be able to listen and take heed, especially to these elders and these older brothers, man. Any brother really. If a brother correcting you, he give you good sound doctrine and good sound advice, you should take heed to it. All right. So we're going to get started.
This is Proverbs chapter 12, verse 1. It says, "Whoso loveth instruction, loveth knowledge." All right, so if you love instruction, you love knowledge, because you learn. Knowledge is the understanding of things. So when somebody's instructing you something, man, you start to love it because you have an understanding. It says, "But he that hateth reproof is brutish." All right, whoever hated reproof is brutish. Let me get that in the blue letter.
Going to the word brutish, it means stupid.
Okay.
Going to that word right there, it means stupid. And when somebody's trying to instruct you to instruct you into a situation or instruct you to how to do something, you should take heed to it. All right, because if you don't know how to do it, how you supposed to learn? It's just like if somebody give you something to build, but they don't give you instructions to how to build it. You're not gonna know what you're doing. So taking heed to instruction is very important, especially in this walk, man, because we're coming up out of the world. All right, and that's coming up out of the world. People wasn't instructing us. People wasn't showing us the right way to do things, man. We were just going off of what we thought was right. Being in the world. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get the second precept. It's Proverbs 15 and 32.
The book of Proverbs chapter 15, verse 32. It says, He that refuses instruction despises his own soul. All right, so he that refuses instruction, you despise your own soul, because the instruction is important, man. Like this brother going into, man, when it comes to that instruction, and wisdom and correction, it usually comes from an older brother, in the faith, or the Lord will use a younger brother. The Lord will use anybody for correction, but usually it comes from one who's been traveled. As it talks about in Ecclesiastes, whose exercises have been exercised, roughly paraphrasing.
The man that traveled know many things.
Yeah, he know many things. He's been through some things. He can tell you what's going on, man. A lot of seasoned brothers in the truth. That's who you should have an open ear to, man. All right, because we don't know everything. We don't have everything. All right, it says, "But he that heareth reproof getteth understanding." Right, if you hear that reproof, you getteth understanding, because that reproof is that correction. All right, so sometimes you don't know you're going off, or sometimes you just might not know things. Jake might be ignorant of some things. I'm just being perfectly honest. But the reproof come in, and guess what? Now he gains knowledge of that. Now he has an understanding of what's going on. All right, so now the Lord is coming in to supper with him, to give him that understanding. All right, it says the fear of the Lord is the beginning of instruction and wisdom, and before honor and humility. All right, so that fear of the Lord, man, of taking on that reverence that you get from a brother, man. Guess what? We supposed to be humble anyway in this truth, man. And there's nothing wrong with going hard on people about this word. Going hard for the words Yahweh Shema Shai. When it comes to the brotherhood, man, we're supposed to have some type of humble spirit. We can't be all puffed up in the spirit, this arrogance. We can have that arrogancy about us. The scripture says be harmless as doves, man. You know, so we supposed to be able to have that type of spirit on us, man. Everybody can't be dealt with the same way, you know. What else you got?
Go to Proverbs 8:33.
This book of Proverbs, chapter 8, and verse 33. It says, "Hear instruction to be wise and refuse it not." Right, because you're not supposed to refuse the instruction, man. All right, that's going off through the spirit. Jake hears something, the Lord give out a word, Jake despises and don't want to hear it, refuses it. All right, that's going off through the spirit, man. All right, because the Lord wants us to hear his words, all right, correct ourselves, all right, and try to be righteous by it, you know? It's blessed the man that hear and watching daily at my gates, right? Hearing the words of Yahweh Shai and watching daily at his gates, not refusing his words, not refusing his instructions. These scriptures are also his instructions.
That's right.
You know, we can't refuse these as well. You know, we have to be on point listening to these as well also, man.
Living them.
Yeah.
Live these scriptures, man, you know. Listening, reading them, you know, taking them into our conscience and living and walking in them, you know. You know, we just, you know, yeah, we read the scriptures, we read the scriptures, but we got to also live and walk in these scriptures too, man. You know, these scriptures are the way of life. All right, they teach us how to live, how to act, how to conduct ourselves. You know, pretty much, hey, it teaches us everything. All right. We go to Proverbs 6:23.
Proverbs chapter 6 and verse 23, it says, "For the commandment is a lamp, and the law is light, and reproof of instruction are the way of life." Right, because we have to have that reproof of instruction, because without that, there's no growth. All right, you know, everybody comes into this thing, man. You know, you coming in as a new babe. What do you have to tell a baby? A baby has to be instructed. A baby has to have correction, or it doesn't know which way to go without these things. It's the same in the truth with us men. We have to be instructed which way to go. We have to have our minds renewed. We have to learn all over again. All right? So it's the same way with the man of the Lord, man.
We're going to end out on this one, Hebrews 13 and 17.
Let's look at Hebrews chapter 13 and verse 17. It says, "Obey them that have rule over you and submit yourselves." All right?
Then you got these elders, you know, that's over the counter things the apostle would tell us to do. We gotta obey those things, man. All right? And submit. All right? Submit to the things that's being taught to us. Okay?
So obey those that have rule over you and submit yourselves, for they watch for your souls, that they might have to give an account, and may do it with joy and not with grief, what is unprofitable for you. So right, you know, you have to obey those that got that rule over us, man. And don't bring them that grief, you know. All right, and they have to give an account to you. How about Shai, you know, of what we had going on, man. You know, they had to give an account. So you know, they're watchmen over us as we watching over the nation of Israel. All right. And it says it's not profitable for you, so it's not profitable you to be this old, bugged out, messed up Jake, man. All right, it's not profitable you to give this brother grief. You know, it's not profitable. Those things are not profitable for the man of the Lord. You know, all right. So they watch for our souls. They have to give an account that they may do it with joy. You want to make sure they're doing it with joy and not with grief, because it's unprofitable for you. All right, through the spirit of Yahweh Shai. All right, so Lord willing, that was edified to the body. What they want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. We're going to double all this apostles as we must on and teach real well. Peace, better safe to the whole full leg, pushing the truth week in, week out. Sincerity, charity, and love, and the spirit of Yahweh Shai throughout the four corners of earth. With that, we want to say shalom.